welcome to this interview with Michael McAarons. None of you asked for this, and that's exactly why we're doing it. Because we are starting trends, and we are bringing important media to the forefront at my YouTube channel. So thank you for being here. Michael McAarons, what's the truth? What is your name?
Michael.
Okay. Where is this persona of Mac? What is this?
Mac.
Yeah.
Is my initial, my M-A-K.
Okay.
Michael Aaron Kinzelberg, so.
Say that one more time. You mumbled a little bit.
I mumble a lot.
Okay.
Michael Aaron Kinzelberg, that's my name.
Okay. And are you okay with people knowing that about you? Or
it's on my, they forced me to put it on my Instagram, so.
Oh, it was for unconsensual.
Yes.
Okay. See, I'm here to get the truth for everybody out there.
Nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth. And I'm right here. So as much as you
and my crotch is like really bulging into there.
It wouldn't be different from your content, would it? Well, first I want
to... YouTube, I don't know the rules.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not a YouTube friendly kind of guy.
That is very true. So I'm taking a risk here, as everyone knows. So, Mac, first question, we need to start with your origin story. When did you first know you had a big, thick, fat dumper? Some would say a dump truck. Some would say a dumpster. I call it an 18-wheeler. When did you know?
An 18-wheeler? I didn't actually have a big ass until I started working out like 5 years ago.
Okay. So you're just starting with a lie?
Yeah.
So you started what is known as an OnlyFans.
Well, wait. So I actually was... my butt was like small, you know.
I didn't know you back then. I know your memory is a little selective, but we've never met before today.
Right. No, my butt was small, and I started working it out. And then I started getting some attention for it, and I figured I'd run with it.
Okay. And you said, let's capitalize on this.
Yeah, let's capitalize on this.
Okay. A little selfish, don't you think? Okay.
Yeah, I could tend to be.
What would you say is like your favorite term for a big, juicy, fat dumper?
Dumper.
Dumper, just straight up.
Dumper.
You love dumper.
Dumper.
Okay.
Dumper.
Okay. Do you want to add any to the list? Do you want to keep it short? Is there any term you don't like?
I'm good with all of them. Okay. I've heard it all.
Okay. Interrupting me yet again. No, say what you
I've become rather comfortable with all the terms. People are very, very open-minded, one would say.
Yeah, I'm glad you're speaking your truth.
Finally.
Back in the day, in the 90s, some with a big, fat ass would be seen as overweight. Some would even say oppressed. Possibly. You know, it wasn't in vogue, it wasn't in style.
It wasn't.
But now, it's in.
It's in.
People are talking all about it.
People want a dumper.
They want a dumper. How do you feel about this newfound privilege that you have?
Blessed.
What would you say? Okay. What would you say are the most privileges you get for having an 18-wheeler just trailing behind you? Do you get like anything you want out of people?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. This year, the New York Post said big butts are now in trend as the sexy fitness trend of 2024.
Thanks
what was it?
To us.
Thank you for including me on that. I do agree that I have one. Since this is now such a trend, what was it like to fully start the trend? Do you consider yourself a trendsetter now that New York Post posted that?
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
Okay. Do you feel like, wow, I should have been on like the cover of Vogue this year because of it?
I don't know why they didn't call me.
I got the call, I just rejected it.
Right.
Because I was like, you guys, let's save some room. It's been a big year for me.
Yeah.
But I told them to call you and you didn't answer?
No. They didn't call me, but...
So they did?
No.
Okay.
I don't answer my phone though. I'm really bad at that.
Okay, that
so maybe
probably...
I did miss it. The New York Times did call me, though. They did actually call me.
Yeah.
To ask me about how I was going to navigate through OnlyFans taking away explicit content.
Really?
And I had just gotten up from like an 18-hour slumber.
Okay.
and I didn't know who it was or why they were calling me or what was happening, and they got very frustrated with me and hung up.
That's a real story.
That's a real story. And then my friend who works as a journalist texted me, and he's like, "I'm so sorry." It's like, he's like, "I gave my
didn't
friend
give you a heads up.
Yeah, I gave my friend your number."
This is hot, juicy information that I did not expect to get this evening.
So that's the, kind of like the New York Post calling me.
Okay.
But totally not.
No, yeah, we were talking about Vogue.
Where am we talking about New York Post?
Well, the New York Post said your ass is really trendy.
Oh, okay. Vogue never called me, and this has nothing to do with Vogue.
I know this could be like a scary question for you to answer and like super vulnerable. How bothered and intimidated are you that I bring so much ass to the table?
I'm sweating.
Do you see me as your full-on competition?
No.
This past few years, there's been talks of a recession so much. It's in the media, it's everywhere. Do you feel like because of your OnlyFans, you are the sole reason the economy has not tanked?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for real. You have a large account, and the world economy is kind of hanging on a thread, and I feel like you have your own economy.
You could say that.
Okay.
Yeah, one could say that.
Okay. Do you feel like you're the CEO of your own business? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
CEO.
Okay.
Of my own business.
Great. What was the decision process in saying
Gotta crack those knees.
What would you say the decision process in saying that your body will be the entire world economy? When did you know that and like decide on that? There's possibly a dump truck downstairs backing up currently.
I don't know how to answer that question, Jake Jones.
You got it. Please stick to first name. Just first names, if that's okay.
Is Jake your real name?
It is. Some of us decide not to lie to the world about our names.
Understand.
And so what, maybe my legal name is Jacob, but I've gone by Jake for 20 some odd years now. That's my real name. Sue me, Matt.
20.
I'm sorry, Michael.
Just 20.
Said 20 some odd, close to whatever. You're big, you're huge, and your fame ass, some would say. What's next for Michael Mac Aarons? In 30 years from now, are you going to be shaking your cheeks in front of just a newer, more high-quality camera, or what's that going to look
Probably
like?
not.
Okay.
Yeah. Probably, definitely not.
Are you afraid your ass will be
Yes. Flat? No, I'm afraid it's going to get saggy.
Okay.
And that's actually why I started working on my ass. I'm not kidding.
Okay.
I was on the beach in Miami.
Miami.
Miami. And I saw an older man walk by me. Saggy ass. Like really saggy. Whatever. Like a plastic bag. Deflated. I just looked. I remember, this is real. I looked at him and not judging, but kind of just like, I really never want to look like that. Like, I got a little scared. Mm-hmm. And then I went home. No. It's not true. I went to Aspen.
We need to
tell the truth.
We have to tell the truth in this interview.
Okay. And I hit the gym and started working on my butt from there. And then like 2 years later, 2020, my butt was not even that big. I just was, whatever, like kind of plump.
No, right. Do you think everybody would be okay with hearing you say my butt was not even that big? Some people are out here begging for anything.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good because they can then realize that I worked out my ass to get it to where it is, because they think it's genetics.
And would you say there's no genetics to it?
I don't think it's genetics.
Interesting. Let's pivot a little bit here. That's cool.
Okay.
You have a really beautiful voice.
Thank you, Jay.
Some people out there might say you've released music before.
Mm-hmm. They might say that.
They might. And, do you feel like your ass might be taking away from your own voice? Or do you want your voice to come from your ass?
I want my voice to come from my ass.
Okay. Okay.
Directly through it.
Okay.
Straight through.
No, yeah. Last but not least, if you could write a letter to your own ass, what would you say?
What a great question.
Thank you. This is why I'm in this field.
I would say thank you
For what?
for all that you've done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because little do people know your ass gave back to your life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
Yes.
so did mine. And I think right now we should end on the note of maybe we do realize our privilege of having big fat dumpers.
Yeah.
You know?
In this economy.
In this economy.
Right.
You know? Maybe we did hold up this entire economy through a recession.
Mm-hmm.
And not many people might be giving us that light. But the New York Post just did. You know? And that's
Exactly.
vital.
It is.
So, just to, you know, exit this interview with you, is there any last words you'd like to say to the Pumpkins, to the world, about who you are and why you're here? Beautiful. Pumpkins.
Pumpkins.
And that's that on that. So, what we said was never said if you thought it would be said under what it could be. And always remember that and stay far from the truth while residing next to it. I'll see you guys on the next video on hard-hitting interviews. It's my exit.
I thought you were catching my kiss.
No, because I originated
Right.
the kiss
Oh.
and then you blew one.
I
So
should've
now it
known
just looks
better.
like a funky misfire.
Right. Oh.